Hello everybody, it's Starrapter here. Welcome to the channel. We have new Star Wars. We got our first look trailer at Star Wars Resistance finally, so let's check it out. The animation is so cool.
Can you imagine what it's like to be an ace pilot?
Ooh.
This is your chance to make that true.
I've got a mission for you.
Dameron.
Blend in, find out who's loyal to the good guys and who isn't.
What was that?
What was what?
The throwing and the falling. Over there.
Don't think about it.
You can work on my team,
Get ready to be impressed.
but when it comes to your mission as a spy, I don't want anything to do with it.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I just wanted to wish my competition good luck.
This is fine. I'm fine.
Just be careful and don't explode.
I'll do my best.
This should be good.
Here we go.
Star Wars Resistance in all new series premieres Sunday, October 7th at 10 on Disney Channel.
Yes!
Okay, well, that kind of ended abruptly, the trailer there. Only a minute, but hey, we finally got something. This show's coming out in less than 2 months, guys. Sunday, October 7th. So yeah, let's break it down. So this is exactly kind of what I expected this series to be like, because we know, as far as the cast is concerned, we have a lot of people that have a background in comedy. So I got that kind of feel. This looks to me like it's kind of an in-between the Freemaker Lego Adventures as well as Star Wars Rebels. And that's a good thing, because we know going into this, it's gonna be, you know, part of Star Wars canon. Obviously, everything's gonna match with the films, unlike Freemaker's Adventures. But we don't have this preconceived notion. It doesn't seem like oh, this is gonna be this epic story, kind of like what happened with Star Wars Rebels, where some episodes were really comedic and some episodes were not inconsistent. So I don't think we're gonna have too much inconsistencies heading into this. But with that being said, first off, the first thing you notice is the animation. And we haven't had animation, like legit 2D animation in Star Wars since the Clone Wars. So this very much felt like it was very welcome, and it was nice seeing it, because especially with the ship. So this is going to be focused a lot on this character named Kaz. He is the main male character in this story, and he is flying this ship around. He's helping the Resistance. He's going to be the new recruit in the Resistance. And, you know, there's just so much to break down. From all these characters looked brand new. It was awesome hearing Oscar Isaac himself reprising his role as Poe Dameron. We did see a clip real quick of Captain Phasma. I was hoping we would see more with the First Order, but I guess they're keeping it under wraps. And, you know, just to note that this is called the first look trailer, so maybe we'll get an actual trailer closer to release, like a full-length trailer, because this almost seemed like it was a TV spot. But as far as the animation itself, breaking it down, it did remind me, and I can't remember the name of this video, but there is a video out on YouTube. Look it up. It's Star Wars animated X-Wing versus TIE Fighter, and that animation looks just the same almost as that, as far as like it looks very fast, very quick, and I'm excited for a series that is based on these dogfights, because I've always been a fan of the Star Wars Rogue Squadron games, and ever since then I've become obsessed with, like, you know, the flying scenes, space scenes in Star Wars. In fact, the entire Star Wars Poe Dameron comic series, which is actually coming to an end next month, focuses entirely on Black Squadron. So there's a lot of dogfighting action in those comics, and I love those comics, so I cannot wait to see that represented more than ever in Star Wars in this series. So yeah, it's interesting, because looking ahead at the Star Wars television as far as what's coming out for the slate, we just had recently announced that Clone Wars is coming back. We also have a live action television series coming to the Disney Direct streaming service, which Clone Wars will also be on. So I think it's interesting that, you know, Disney is kind of covering all their ground as far as the animation per se. Like, we have the regular traditional 2D animation, which is, this show, it looks like it's going to be more geared toward the kids. Again, more comedic value than dark heavy things. Like, I could be wrong, but just from what I'm looking at right now. So we got that covered. We got that 2D. If you got that, you know, if you got that itch that you want to get scratched, Disney Film is going to give that to you with the classic 2D. Then we also have Clone Wars, which is that sort of CG, well, it is CG animated series, which is going to be geared for more of the teens and the more adults oriented as you go along from there. And then we have the live action series, which probably going to be aimed more for adults from what I'm guessing at, or at least more mature audience there. So as far as Star Wars, this is crazy with the renaissance of like 3 different television series that are, you know, potentially going to be all out at the same time concurrently. So that's just very exciting in itself. As far as characters and things in this trailer, there's going to be a lot to break down. There's going to be a lot to, you know, just take clips from, because there's a lot of, looks like new species even in this introduced. We do have BB-8, which is great. We have this new female lead, which reminds me almost like, from what I've seen so far, of the relationship between Ezra and Sabine from Star Wars Rebels. I wonder if we're going to see any characters from Star Wars Rebels. That's definitely a possibility, but I feel like this show is going to try to stand on its own 2 feet. Well, aside from Poe Dameron and Captain Phasma, I'm sure they're going to try to focus on their crew first to try to build up the attachment for these new original characters. So what did you guys think of our first look at Star Wars Resistance? Let's talk about it all in that comment section down below. And in the future, the very near future, I will be breaking down this trailer frame by frame. So if you aren't already subscribed to the channel, please make sure you do that, because I will also be doing Star Wars Resistance videos as well, like reviews and whatnot. So make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss any of that future content. My name is Starrapter. Thank you for watching, and may the Force be with you always. Thanks for checking out the video. Please hit that thumbs up symbol. It helps me know that I'm making content that you guys enjoy. And if you enjoyed this video, I also include 2 videos down below you guys should check out. And please consider subscribing to this channel. It helps support me, and it notifies you guys of when I get new videos up on the channel. You can also contact me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Starrapter.